Hello and welcome to News 9. I'm Nishchita, and first up, the big news just coming in. Farmers lay siege to old toll booth near Devanahalli. Farmers damage furniture and windows of toll booth. Situation brought under control after co-ops intervene. Situation only getting bad to worse along the Devanahalli route to the Kempegowda International Airport. The old toll booths have now been vandalized by angry farmers. Let's not forget that the unprecedented hike in the toll fare is what has irked commuters, which includes farmers, villagers, people going and coming from the international airport, cab drivers, trucks and the like. Cab drivers, of course, staged a protest since the last 2 days. Today, BJP and KRV activists staged a protest, including several BJP leaders, and now farmers have laid siege to old toll booth near Devanahalli. They have vandalized the toll booth, destroyed furniture as well as the windows of the toll booth. Meanwhile, the protests over hike in toll Galata fares have intensified. R. Ashoka and KRV activists are leading the charge as they demanded a rollback of the hike. Meanwhile, senior BJP leader R. Ashoka was detained by the police for creating a law and order situation. The KIA toll gate had turned into a battlefield as cops and protesters were seen squaring off. Well, be careful if you are heading to the airport. The steep hike in toll tariff on vehicles bound to Kempegowda International Airport by the NHAI has been greeted with a wave of angry protesters. Commercial vehicles, including cabs and trucks, have decided to indefinitely stay off roads. The new tariff came into effect on the intervening night of Saturday and Sunday. These are the scenes of absolute chaos that were witnessed. And this is the vandalized toll booth, which was destroyed by the farmers. Angry farmers barged into the toll booths, broke open the glass windows and even destroyed the furniture. The farmers were angry with the sudden hike in toll tariff, which will severely affect them as they will need to use this route to transport their produce to the city area. And a steep hike in the toll tariff as well as no alternate And these were the scenes witnessed earlier in the day where BJP as well as KRV activists led by former Home Minister R. Ashoka staged a protest. They were seen shouting slogans, waving flags and demanding a rollback of the hike, and the police officials had a tough time in controlling them all. The police then intervened, brought in buses, filled the buses up with protesters and have taken them to an undisclosed location. My colleague Harish joins us live from Devanahalli. Well, Harish, take us through the situation.
Well, situation right now is normal. As you can see behind me, there is heavy deployment of police, but the situation is normal. Thankfully, there is no major traffic snarl or traffic pile-up at the toll booth. All the protesters have been whisked away by the police over here, who are deployed in heavy numbers, and the traffic is normal as of now. There's no problem for people who are coming in from the airport to the city, although now and then there are slight verbal altercations between cab drivers and the toll booth collectors about how the drivers refuse to pay the increased fare. Then you have the police who will intervene and restore normalcy. So there's no problem as such right now, but in the coming days, we can expect more problem with several political parties, pro-Kannada organizations and other organizations backing this protest by cab drivers. And with on the 9th, they have called for an indefinite strike. So there is likely to be problem, and that's the reason that this security deployment is likely to continue for the next few days, Nishita.
That's right. In fact, the situation remains tense despite the fact that the police officials have managed to diffuse it for now. We also understand that just a while back, Harish, there was an altercation that took place between media persons and the toll booth officials, which had led to another tense situation. What is the resultant of that? What is the situation now about that altercation?
Yes, few officials or a few workers of Navayuga Toll Plaza over here had abused, in filthy language, abused a few media personnel. That's when several media personnel decided to go on a strike protest, and immediately the senior officials of the Navayuga Toll Plaza came in. They apologized. The person who abused as well came in and apologized, and things was brought back to normalcy. But there was instance where farmers, not this one, but they went into the other booth, the old toll booth. Farmers from the nearby areas went into that old booth and vandalized the old toll booth over there. Again, police had to rush in there and take away the farmers who had destroyed furniture and the window panes and other few articles over there at that particular toll booth. Remember, it's not just for passengers who are coming in or going to the airport that this new revised fare will pinch. It's also several people who stay in Chikbalapura or who travel to Chikbalapura who will have to pay the toll every time they wanted to enter the city of Bangalore. Also, a lot of vegetables and other essential commodities coming to the city from Chikbalapura. So there also you can perhaps expect an increase in the price of all those essential articles. And we are learning right now that there is likely to be a meeting of several officials with the Chief Secretary of the state around 4 this evening, and perhaps after that we'll get more clarity on what is the role that state government is planning to play, how do they approach, or how are they planning to approach the National Highway Authority of India to sort out this issue, Akshita.
Right, thank you for joining us with all those details there, Harish. Well, there we have it. 10 scenes that were witnessed a while back along the Devanahalli road have now been diffused, but police officials leaving nothing to chance as they have stationed themselves in large numbers to ensure that even if there are numerous other protests that are organized in the course of the day, they are well equipped and well reinforced to tackle all of them. Well, BJP and KRV activists staged a dharna earlier in the day, but they were all bundled up in a bus and taken away. Meanwhile, farmers barged into toll booths in Devanahalli, old toll booths, and vandalized it. They vandalized the furniture as well as broke open the window panes.